My friends and fellow workers, I almost can't believe that it's been a year and we're back in this room together. And I gotta say, is it me or has this space really gotten bigger? Holy cow. There is a record number of delegates, alternates, and observers here today. We are over 2,400 strong. But more than that, every single person in this room, whether this is your first convention or your fifth, is united by a single radical idea that workers deserve more. And everything that we have done or will do as a union depends on you. Everything that we have fought for and won, every new member that we've organized and every hurdle that we've surmounted, you have done that. No single person can lay claim to all that we have accomplished together. And it is because of you that we will continue to build a better union, a stronger public sector, and a brighter future for all Ontarians. There is a saying that most people in this room will know, that what you do matters more than what you say. And over the last 12 months, we've listened to this government, our shared employer, talk about their love for workers, for rural Ontarians, for the public sector, for kids and families. The list goes on. But my friends, talk is cheap. What we've actually watched this government do is waste billions of dollars on private interests, on self-serving ads. We've seen them pit neighbor against neighbor and make us believe that certain workers aren't worth fighting for. That is what Ford's government actually does. Now, what we do, the purpose of our union, is to call bull. We are the hardworking people who make this province run. And the thing that we've excelled at the most over this last year has been seizing the opportunity to join in something bigger than ourselves, to fight for all workers. We have taken on this employer together because we never stop believing that an injury to one is an injury to all, that all work has dignity, and that what we want for our children are the kinds of opportunities that our parents fought to give us. That is the purpose of OPSEU SEFPO. Over this last year, we have taken on some of the biggest campaigns in our long history. We have organized over 20,000 new members. Just think about that number. That is bigger than a lot of towns in Ontario. I know that we're doing something right when workers are lining up to join our union. We have new members from the Office of the Chief Coroner in Local 5122. We have the part-time college faculty bargaining unit at all 24 of our colleges. That's a culmination of a 20-year fight. We have William Osler, Local 233. Thames Valley Local Health Team, Local 176. Canadian Mental Health Association in York Region, Local 398. 1,041 new members at Life Labs in Toronto and Mississauga, our new Local 5124. Supply Ontario, Local 545. Tillsonburg District Memorial Hospital, Local 106. And finally, just last month, OPSEU SEFPO was certified as the bargaining agent for the province-wide administrative bargaining health unit at Ontario Health at Home, which was a massive organizing victory. Just so you know, when that vote started, we had 600 members in 3 locals. And when it ended, we had 2,500 members in 14 locals across this province. These are the workers who saw OPSEU SEFPO for what we have done and the wins that we've delivered together. So welcome to your new family. All of our new friends and siblings, welcome home to OPSEU SEFPO. Over the last 12 months, we've engaged over 100,000 members in supermajority bargaining. This means that at least 80% of workers are participating in decision-making and job action. We aren't just waiting around to strike when the iron is hot. We are on the ground stoking the fire. You just take a look at the workers behind the Worth Fighting For campaign. Where's my Worth Fighting For crew? This is nearly 100 bargaining units in active negotiations across 8 sectors. These are some of the lowest paid workers delivering some of the most critical and crucial work, and they have undertaken the most concerted organizing effort that these units have ever seen. What they're fighting for is simple. An Ontario where hard work pays off in a stable, fulfilling life. A family-sustaining job that puts food on the table and gas in the car, puts kids through college, and carries workers through a retirement with dignity. This is not too much to ask. This is the bare minimum of what every worker deserves. And mark my words, they're gonna get it, because solidarity isn't just a sentiment, and these workers are willing to do what it takes to win this fight together. That is the purpose of OPSEU SEFPO. I want to shout out to all of the workers who courageously took a stand for better working conditions through strike action. College support staff stared down a brutal employer for 5 long weeks and won, beating back major concessions and winning $150 million of contract improvements. These picket lines never wavered, with hundreds of workers holding it together, along with students walking the line day after day. I've never seen anything like it. That's a testament to the leadership of college support staff. You reminded Ontario that colleges belong in our communities and that together we will take them back. I am so immensely proud of you all. College support, please stand as you are able so we can recognize you. And of course, our friends and comrades at Central West Local 249. Now, these are people who know the meaning of cold. 117 days spent walking the line in freezing temperatures, fighting against an employer that was literally willing to risk the lives of community members rather than deliver a fair deal. The workers of 249 never wavered in their commitments to their clients or to each other, and they knew that they had the support of every OPSEU SEFPO member backing them up. They are the very definition of one day longer, one day stronger. Local 249, please stand as you are able so we can recognize you. And here we are at the tail end of winter, just a few weeks away from another fire season. But this year, the workers in aviation and forest fire and emergency services are heading to the front lines knowing they have the respect and dignity that they deserve. This win didn't come easy. The government fought them every step of the way, but they held strong. They organized. They put this conversation quite literally on the front page of the news because the fight was never just about wages. It was about the safety of our communities, the health of our loved ones. And with the public on our side, a group of these workers secured massive wage gains of between 27 and 48%. Over the past year, we've seen sector after sector take on actions, drive high participation, and make their voices heard. Workers in corrections have shown us the importance of internal mobilizing, with high-energy rallies and mobilizing across the province. Hospital Professionals Division took on a province-wide campaign to make it known that without hospital professionals, there is no care. OPS workers stood firm during the winter vortex to show the government that workers will not stay silent when their bargaining rights are being violated. And this is just the beginning. Make no mistake, I know that we face some terrific challenges in the year ahead, but I also know if anyone can take them on, it's the leaders in this room. And that not only will we survive, we will win. This is because what we are fighting for is what every Ontarian wants and deserves. This is a future where hard work pays off. It's a future where public services are there when we need them, and where we can look to the future, not just with hope, but with optimism. As the heart of the public sector, the people who make this province run, we have the opportunity to come together and demand better, not just for us, but for workers everywhere. Because power is there for those who are willing to organize for it, and we have never been more ready. Right now, 1 in every 40 working-aged Ontarians is an OPSEU SEFPO member. This government fears us like never before because they know we have the power to move people into action. And in Ford's Ontario, the worker loses every time. Ontario stays open for business while emergency rooms, schools, community services close up shop, where our public dollars are stolen to become private profits. They're stolen from our communities to line their pockets, and that is simply greed. They want our communities littered with AI data centers, our neighborhoods in Greenbelt opened up to developers with little oversight or consultation. And that's why this year we've been leading the public debate like never before, because we can't afford to sit quietly. And when the workers in this room listen or speak, Ontario listens. One new conversation we're leading is around artificial intelligence. Whether we like it or not, the landscape of our work is changing. Right now, OPSEU SEFPO is working on a bargaining guide for artificial intelligence and an FAQ for members, a concrete path forward. That'll ensure that we're educated about the challenges that are before us and to ensure that technology works for workers, not in place of us. And speaking of education, this is one that I've been losing a lot of sleep over. Like many of you, I have a kid graduating high school soon, because I started young. And I can't promise her that there's going to be funding opportunities, that she's going to have the supports that she needs to help carry her through, or even a program for her to attend. And what this government has done to every level of education in this province is simply unforgivable. From underfunding Ontario classrooms, to OSAP cuts, to the college and university layoff crisis, no premier in Ontario's history has been as hostile to public education as Doug Ford. So I want to give a shout out to education workers at every level in our union. For as long as this fight goes on, OPSEU SEFPO will be there with you every step of the way. Because unlike this government, we want the best possible future for generations to come, and that work begins in our classrooms. So in contract after contract, campaign after campaign, we are building power, lasting power, the kind that transforms our workplaces and the kind that can make or break governments. OPSEU SEFPO is in every city, every town, every community. We're in damn near every sector that the people of this province rely on. And make no mistake, This is our province. Workers everywhere, and I mean everywhere, face a choice. Are we going to accept a system whose purpose is to decimate the public sector, trample on workers, and pit community against community? Are we? I can't hear you. Are we? Or are we going to come together as one big union and fight for more? What we're doing is not easy. It was never going to be easy. But what I know for sure is that in this room, you have already shown that collectively, we have the grit and the guts that it takes to win. And we will win. Solidarity.